We're back with more of the Augmenter monkey, the modded monkey that allows you to buy buffs on pretty much every single type of tower. Once again, shouts out to LynxC. This mod includes 23 basic augments, 35 intermediates, 25 advanced, and 12 mastery. But as a refresher, or if this is your first time, well, we have to buy basics first to unlock the next tier. So basics are very simple, just very simple stats. We'll do a spike factor here. Also, this game mode's Apocalypse. I figure why not have an endless onslaught of balloons while we build up an endless amount of buffs. However, one thing I want to do differently compared to the first time I played this mod is maybe this time focus more on a specific type of tower I want to upgrade, because this augmenter basically allows you to get infinite buffs of, well, anything really. And you see this button in the bottom right corner of Tower Buttons, that allows you to specifically select a tower for money, which you'll see later. Let me just first get some more defense to survive the early apocalypse here while I'm farming. Since we don't have it unlocked yet though, we obviously kind of have to rely on RNG in terms of what we want to buff. I don't have any of these on the map right now, but I'll just go Druid in case. None of these either. Sniper Monkey, yeah, it's basically just a money sink right now. Except for the farm here. Ooh, I haven't gotten this yet. Banana farms produce 5% extra income. Please and thanks. That's now $21 per banana, right? I believe so. Getting richer $1 at a time. We'll do a Glaive Ricochet for the early game here, because Apocalypse has a lot of balloons. And just as another refresher, the basics are simply just that, basic, but later into Intermediate Plus, it's more than just stats. It's some pretty crazy, interactions, I guess you could say. Or rather, I guess we can call them augments, as the monkey, modded monkey name would imply. Let's go 3-2-0 next. One more augment to level up. Let's get it. I'll take Super Monkey in case I want to get them later. But now we have unlocked Terra Boons and Intermediates. Now, they are $2,000 for a specific boon. I think it's too much early game for now. That's basically the same cost as a single goddamn augment. Also, more glaives? Oh god, those Regus Rams are spooky. But let's have RNG dictate our first couple of intermediate augments. See what we can get. On the left, we can have Bernie Stuffed Shells release fireballs on landing that deal damage. Wait, 4 of them? That's crazy. These two I've technically already seen. Dart Server is actually really nasty. Homing darts and gaining extra pierce, but maybe I can get that later. For now, I gotta see the Flame Burst. I don't know about you, but 4 explosions seems insane. Yeah, you can see them kind of like right upon landing. It's like a fireball from the wizard, it seems. Not gonna lie, it kind of feels like it's not even hitting. So maybe a better spot would be, I don't know, a bit below or above where the balloons are. For mobs, I'm chilling. Let's do fighter plane and then maybe a sharpshooter if we want to get that. Let's get a quick one of these first. I haven't seen the left one yet. Wallfire periodically releases mini fire elementals that shoot fireballs at balloons that deal damage. Life Farm is really good though, because Banana Farm gains, well, lives. I guess that's on money, so fine. We'll get Wallfire and see what that does. Oh, what's this? Fire Elemental. That's kind of funny. It's like a Sentry Gun upgrade, but on the wizard. Cool stuff. Even though they do 1 damage each, either they shoot a crazy fast speed, or they have a huge amount of pierce, because holy crap. This does way more than what a Sentry would do. 200 damage plus. Let's get the sharpshooter like I was talking about. How did the augment while all these ones are coming in? Well, I did get what I wanted, or what I want to get earlier. That's where the darts never miss. Sharp shots, though, which means it actually doesn't apply to this one. But I guess I could do a second dart monkey to 204, and then we could see some homing that way. Actually, it's pretty hard to see because the projectile of the crossbow is incredibly tiny, and the pierce probably isn't that good either, so it's probably going to be hard to, like, truly tell. Trust me, it is seeking, though. It is seeking. Also, how the hell did we get $60,000 that quickly? I guess Apocalypse money goes wild with this many Moabs on screen. So that said, I kind of want to boon the Dart Monkey because there's some augments that I think that I didn't see in the first run that may be very interesting. First off, are there any intermediate darts that I haven't seen yet? Let's see. Nope, I've seen all these. Either we can get Enhanced Eyesight gets extra damage towards camo/DTs, or Quick Shots make them shoot 50% faster and gain additional damage per stack. Well, we're taking the attack speed, and so every subsequent intermediate Dart Monkey that we get Let's try again. Oh, the thing is, every boon you buy increases it. 2,400 now for a Dart Monkey only. Probably not worth it for intermediates, I'm not gonna lie. But we'll do it again, though. So, I already have 1 stack of each. So, basically, I'm either getting 1 pierce or 1 damage. I think the answer is pretty obvious. We'll take the damage, although that really doesn't buff the Dart Monkeys all too much, though, because they already have, I think, a pretty decent base damage. Let's at least get the primary buffs, if we're committing to darts. Let's also just get Crossbow Master now, so I don't, like, forget later and end up dying. But you kind of saw it there with the cleanup crew. Yeah, let me get rid of some of the towers that might be blocking the way. You can kind of see the crossbow darts waving and flying everywhere. It's kind of crazy to look at, not gonna lie. It's like the Crossbow Master was infused with the power of the wizard bolts. At least that's like the movement of it kind of reminds me of that. Anyway, we'll use the last 5 intermediates just for random towers, in case I want to help that. Well, I could gain another pierce with the Dart Monkey augment, but how about Flechette tax here? More attacks causes tax to break into more attacks that deal damage on hitting a balloon. Sure, not a bad option considering we already have the primary training village here. Let's see if it's possible to see. In fact, I'll even go range upgrade, just so I can see, like, them split easier. Oh, TD's in the house. I think we'll just get our 2nd crossbow now. Another intermediate augment. Let's get sticky tax. This one slows down balloons. I think I saw that before. It was pretty awesome. For this one, I'm just gonna get the grip shot in the middle, and 1 more for advanced. Fine. We'll get the extra pierce. So now we got advanced. I'll do a boon for the Dart Monkey here, just to guarantee to see what we can buff it with. Well, we can do Sharpshooter that fires super crits that deal 20 additional damage, or Jugger Bomb, which you may have already seen already, that top path basically shoots more Jugger Bombs. Since I don't have any Juggernauts, we're gonna focus on, I guess, super crits. That's kind of crazy though, isn't it? It's plus 10 damage every single stack. I know it doesn't crit every single shot, and crits already do like a high amount of damage, but adding plus 10 for each sounds like crazy good value. Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna like switch between boons and not. Well, and we got very lucky because we didn't even have to use a boon to get the Dart Monkey another super crit there. Love to see it. Another advanced. Wow. I'm using all my luck for this run, and I don't like that because now I don't have luck for the future, because that's totally how it works. Nothing too good over here. We'll just get True Armor Piercing. Another one. Nothing super good or super useful for the future either. Although the Bio Boomer sounds interesting, it being able to shoot multiple rings at a time. Alright, how about a manual boon for the Dart Monkey now? 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting ever so slowly to getting that expensive. Now, there are like, what, 22, 23 towers in the game? And there's only 25 advanced augments in this mod at the moment. So I'm pretty sure it's only those two advanced boons that the Dart Monkey has. Which is more than average, mind you. So I'm assuming the only boon that affects the Dart Monkey for advanced is just the super crit. So every time I buy, like, spend on a boon here, it's literally just to give it more damage, right? Yeah, just those two. Which is why maybe if we run out of things to look at for that one monkey, we can focus on maybe several super buffed or super augmented towers at a time. So after we giga buff this thing, I'm not done yet, but it's doing a pretty damn good job, isn't it? There is no way in hell an average Crossbow Master would be able to shred the innards this much. We'll buy our last 3 for random stuff. I guess I'll buy the Jugger Bomb if I ever want to do the top half, although I don't really like that. We'll do a Giant Glob here, which basically knocks back for the Glue Gunner. 1 last advanced. 2 monies, which I don't really need with 135k, or an Aftershock, which creates small explosions around it. Sure. Although I don't plan to get that. And now Masteries. Now, I do believe there is 1 Dart Monkey Mastery Augment. Since there's only 12 of them, not every monkey even has an Augment, unfortunately. But the Dart Monkey, I believe, is lucky to have 1 of them. Let's see. 14k in the Mastery. Yep. Crossbow Champion. I don't think I've seen this before. But the Crossbow Master shoots 3 bolts at a time. That deals 3 extra damage per stack. Well, the first augment of it is obviously OP. Because does that not just triple the damage of our crossbow? Yeah. Yeah, look at that. This mod is basically now a mini ultimate crossbow home with what appears to be an 035 Dart Monkey As for this one, with the Seeking, more like, I guess, a 2-3-5 with, I don't know, 1-0-0 Wizard Crosspath. Now, let me just crunch some numbers real quick. If we gain 3 damage per stack with a 14k upgrade, but with the advance we gain 10 damage, but only on the crit, which one's more efficient to buy? Because, I'm pretty sure the crit rate's, what, 20%? 1 in every 5 shots? I think in that case, giving +3 would be better. We'll get another augment of this for the time being. And would you look at that shred? Around 100? Easy peasy. I gotta believe the 205 crossbow is way more busted, because with triplet shots, like, because the other 2 shots, if you're not homing, they kind of don't shoot exactly on target, so it doesn't actually utilize all of its damage to this one here. It's basically a pure 3x buff. You'd love to see it. Now, let me just go back to a Terraboon in the intermediate, just to see, because there was one that gave attack speed, right? Or no, that was 1 extra damage for 2500, yeah. So given it's 2500 plus the amount of the boon, it's not worth it anymore, just for +1, I don't think. Actually, it's +1 versus +3 for a fraction of the cost. But I think eventually the more boons we get of this monkey, the more it's gonna lean towards, yeah, it's $10,000 already, my god. Wait, isn't it actually better to go for a basic, maybe? Because there isn't attack speed, right? Or no, it's all 1 pierce. No, unlucky. I swear there is. There is an attack speed, right? No, okay, it's all pierce. Well, the start did say there were 23 basic augments, and if there's 23 towers, then, yeah. 1 basic augment for each dart monkey. So there is, yeah, it's the only one that gives pierce, unfortunately. Anyway, I think it is time now to while the Crossbow Master is doing, like, all of their good work here, see if there's something else interesting that we could stumble upon. Like, try advance, for example. We got spiked mines on the right side, extra explosions when they are deleted. They deal extra damage. Sure. How about a mastery as well? Okay, we got 2 attacks here, which I think I've already seen both of in the past. I'll just go ahead and buy a landmine. I'm actually not going to check it out. What else? Sub-Commander shoots 3 darts at a time. Hey, that's kind of basically the same as the Crossbow Master, isn't it? But the Crossbow Master is cooler because it's got homing. Ignore the fact that technically the sub-projectiles home, quote-unquote. Now let me just go ahead and buy the Ultra Dragon because I feel like it. I figure since we got already so many Dart Monkey augments, then drop this guy would still be a huge DPS boost, even if we don't really, or even if we got a lot of boosts to the Crossbow Master specifically, because I think the, the Advanced Mastery only applies to Crossbow Master. Intermediate augments there are the most of, so let's see if we can stumble upon something that I haven't seen before. Like the middle, I don't think I've seen. Engineer Monkeys place sentries faster. That's not really that interesting though, but yeah. Good to know that exists. How about another one? I think we've seen it all already. Pineapple bombs create a stack of spikes when they explode, although if I sell them, it locks the game, so I probably don't want to risk that, that's for sure. As for this one, I'll go ahead and get the Gorilla Glue Stun. I've seen that as well. We can do Smart Spikes that create mini spike pods really fast. I don't know if I've seen this yet, actually. No, I don't think I have, but that's pretty cool. It, like, shoots a third of a spike pile. So how would that work for, like, perma-spike? Does the projectile look like it's cut in half, or, oh, it's not even a perma-spike completely? Or no, okay. The perma-spike does exist, but the projectiles between it are just simply the base-looking sprite. Not sure if that's as strong as perma-spike, probably not. But interesting to see. We also lost it because I changed targeting. That's weird, but I won't bat much of an eye. Oh yeah, I guess I also haven't shown this button yet, the transmission on the right side. So you can get a quest. I'll go ahead and get it. Don't worry about the words there, but let's see. We gotta purchase 5 basic augments to complete the quest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 here. And I don't know what I got. Okay, our new quest is now get 40 augment points. I guess that's where Mastery in Advance comes quickly. Again, I have no idea what I got there. I don't think it actually said, but I don't think I've read about this Comanche defense. Comanche defense replaces the Heli's main attack with a cluster of buckshot rounds that fire slower. Sounds interesting, but at this stage of the game, probably nearly impossible to see, right? Yeah, I don't think you're seeing much out of that. So, see ya. That was short-lived. We just need 3 more advance to buy the augments. So this will make money, I guess, that I won't actually make use of. And there we go, we completed the quest, but I don't see I really got much out of it, so okay. We'll stop it there then. I think it's actually bugged. I'm getting some error codes on my side. So maybe we'll check that out another time. But is there another tower that I want to hone in on at the moment? Like, given the boons or the augments that I've been getting? I'm not sure really, but Mega Glaive sounds interesting. More Glaives periodically throws out a ricocheting Mega Glaive that deals 1 damage and 14 damage to Moabs. A Mega Glaive. I sold it earlier, but we gotta get it back again just to see. But it's probably impossible to see given the size of everything on the screen. I think if you do hone in closely though, I do see an occasional giant glaive throw out, yeah? Yeah, I know what's seeing it. It just flew off the screen right there, but it's like purple in nature. Different looking from how the normal glaive looks like. Now, I wonder if we pair that with the mastery of the Glaive Lord. I believe there is one. So we could buy a boon for the boomerang and get Glaive Danger, which fires glaives in all directions. Does that affect the big glaive at all? I doubt it. It probably just adds a bunch of extra projectiles to the track that don't do too much, right? Yeah, not really, not really. Okay, let's buy another boon for the boomerang. I guess we're committing to the 2 primaries. I don't think I've seen the right to. Red Hot Rings deals 1 DPS while putting it on fire, but Strong Arm makes them fly faster and gain Pierce. Now, I think fly faster means the speed and not the actual attack speed. I'm not sure actually, but since I didn't have the attack speed crosspath, I went for the Red Hot Rings, because yeah, that 1 damage, the burning stuff damage is definitely gonna matter. I mean, it looks like it's setting literally every balloon on fire with the glaive, but yeah. it looks good, but until you realize it's 1 damage, then that's a rip. Now, let me try for the advance. Is it only 1? Yeah, it's only Mega Glaives, really, but we can just buy Bio Boomer, I guess, to see how shooting 3 rings at a time looks like, if possible. Get rid of the attack here. Well, all I can really say is that it's shooting way more glaives than what it normally looks. I guess if I get a turbocharge, oh my god, that is a lot of glaives. Now, this is the true OP augment. What happens if we use the ability? Right, it doesn't actually increase the attack speed, but it does increase the damage of it, which does help our DPS. Yeah, fun fact if you didn't know, for the permacharge, at least for turbocharge, it makes the boomerang shoot like, what, 7 times faster? But once you get the permacharge, the ability only increases the damage, not the attack speed. Permacharge just has the permanent attack speed, as the description says, so that's about as much glaives as you can see. Actually, no, we can homeland defense. I think at this point, yeah, let's go for buffs rather than more augments, because I think we've already seen everything there is to offer in terms of the augments for these 2 towers. Hang on, let's see this again. So, multi-rings gets every stack an extra projectile? Holy crap, that's crazier than I thought, because this thing has no end in terms of scaling. If you add projectiles and all those do crazy high damage, then yeah, that's way better than adding like 1 damage per stack. He thinks we have won the lottery of that. So if you do another advanced and we do multi-rings again, then check the stack tracker here to see that we have 3 multi-rings. So we currently do 2 plus 3, 5 boomerangs at a time. Hence why it's doing like 30,000 damage per second. Yeah, that's nasty. Yeah, that's the densest amount of boomerangs I've seen. I just realized too that I could maybe do some lower tiers, because with the ability, this would also look similar to that permacharge right there. Maybe not as pretty because the rings are smaller, but still with the attack speed, look at that. Another giant glob of boomerangs right there. We'll do another a cross path with top path, just so we have a different projectile. And if we go ahead and use all abilities at once, then we can see a damn light show with 3 different globs of glaives doing damage. Let's go. Not bad damage either from the lower tier pads, I must say. Alright, now we'll just wait out to the end, which I think we're very close to. Those DTs are about to breach the spike pile. We could go on and on and on with this if I spent my 699k. Nice, but, you know, I think you get the point at this point. It's not even that many stacks either. If we take a look again at the stat tracker, we only have 6 stacks of super crits, 2 of the Crossbow Champion. Wait, I thought I bought more than that. And like 3 multi-rings. Yeah, it's already doing this well. Like what? I swear I put more than like a couple of stacks in each one, but no, the most is half a dozen in super crits. Damn. Well, I guess if you want to see me go balls deep in like one of the towers, get way more than 6 stacks, which I thought was, I put way more than that. then let me know. And which tower or what power-up would be interesting to Giga Stack. Because I thought the Crossbow Master was strong, and it is doing strong with like this many pops, but damn. Permacharge with only a couple stacks. Definitely creeping up. And looks like DTs are reaching a spike pile, so I guess we can basically call it an L there. Thank you for making it to the end, and if you missed the first coverage of the Augmenter Monkey where I explained, more details, then make sure to watch that one.